Hi, it's Mel Red Songbird. Einstein Eve, the Michelle Bird song, mainstream and close to you from New York City. On Mr. Rogers' show, The Land of Make-Believe, can be believed. Mr. Rogers, Pisces, Seth Wynn Ranzinger, my grandson, member of my family, Miley Cyrus, a catastrophe. I'm on to a new topic. As a member of modesty in a graceful society, I believe this. A strand of hair, strand of air. He, Einstein, I, her. Eve's father of polarity therapy, Dr. Randolph Stone. The cure for pain, including labor pains. Every good wife is her husband's therapist. So is every good mother's. Every good husband and father, fat her, make her rich, so she'll have a dowry to help the man out, to give him a start to supporting her and their heirs, their babies. New topic. Talk and share. See, I'm doing automatic writing, so these topics appear on their own. Okay. It's not my ego that's directing this. Talk and share teaches the therapists how to be great therapists, said the therapist of God, trained by God to listen to his heart. And he'll thrill her, soft heart. He'll make her his missus, which gives him the right, the duty to, tickle her clitoris until her just see the pages are out of order here. Let me just start reading what it says. Feeling the feelings of each strand of hair, I was pressured to talk by the entity in me who wanted his ideas all to see. I had to work through each identity to be able to understand the natural progression to the next, sometimes less capable of. See ape, paw able at the table as a set of feet inside me. That's a baby. I was feeling the feelings of the baby inside me, and before that, I realized having been a baby chicken. Peep chirping. I think I read this on another video, but I'll just keep reading it anyway. It's interesting. I can only be free of the entities in me, dominating me, at the true identity pleasure, enter girl and Govinda in me. At one stage after Charan Singh, Jesus Christ married me and taught me how to be the wife of God, I was going crazy, working all the time, yet a part of me thinking I was lazy. He guided me to see, when you have two different entities in you, you can have a critical person in you and you can have a fan of yours, so they would be in conflict. So that's the conflict you go through in your mind. He guided me to practice talk and share, to separate each strand of hair, and named it and isolated its feelings, including the retarded part and the geniuses and the Mrs. Santa with the big heart. These are my identities, and the saints of the soft hearts, because they don't do sex. Spittle the riddle of that history, and that of a kitten, like the story rhymes in the book, the children's book, Goodnight Moon. Okay, let's see if this goes here. Okay, let's go back to I found that page was out of order. Now, and he'll thrill talking about Govinda Singh, God. He'll make her his missus, which gives him the right, the duty to tickle her clitoris until her release is just as full as his is. We've all been amiss in doing our duty, your duty, whether you're Mr. or Mrs. Heaven on earth is wedded bliss. If she listens carefully and mirrors each feeling, this is talking to her, and if she allows him to empty his semen into her hole, the doorway to Eve's den, to allow new life to become, and enter Eden, to enjoy perfect bliss. Eden is the womb, where Mama provides for all this needs, and where the baby, a leaf on the family tree, believes it can handle being a member of that family. That's the only time it'll be born. It starts pushing open the door, using his brain, be her Adam's pleasure. Isaac's example of pleasure enters. If she's a girl, she's born with the power of a flower to be beautiful. The son said to me, I'm beautiful. He told me I was beautiful. I don't have any teeth, and he says I'm beautiful. I believe him. He's not a man that he would lie. Jesus Christ, Govinda Singh said, all ladies are beautiful, some more beautiful than others. Some, see order me, some more beautiful than others. Mama said beauty is as beauty does. I believed her. Dr. Mike Murdoch, St. Paul, the Apostle, said, your life begins when you believe somebody. When you believe somebody. See, order me, Energy Baba G, ordered, daughter I. Your hair, not. The dye, whether or not it's vegetable, goes to your kidneys. Kid, ID, identity, enter. Eve's eyes, energy, yes. Govinda's eyes, Jesus Christ. His wife married the Michelle Birdsong. I know some of this is cryptic. There's poetry, and you may not be getting it all, but just pay attention. Some of it you'll get. His wife married the Michelle Birdsong doesn't have to worry. He will no longer have to be buried. He stopped being a martyr. Talking about Jesus Christ. He tried harder to be Mary's father. He dropped to his knees to tickle her clit, to make her freeze, stop growing leaves on their trees, and die while living. The tree giving all had given out. That was me. I was the giving tree. I don't know if you that story, but people just keep taking from the giving tree until it has no more to give. So this is saying, when she's at that stage, Jesus Christ will make her engage in pleasure, and she'll grow more leaves because he'll put a baby inside her. So Damalu had given out the clitoris, carefully, gently stimulated by becomes welcomed. Welcome at Eden is stable. This is what I got in me now, babies. In the Eden. St. Abel, Michael Phelps, welcomed Betty. Now this was Abel in the Garden of Eden in the beginning. Michael Phelps welcomed Betty Grable, was a pin-up girl for World War II. as his first baby. She was reborn to Michael Phelps. Her time was up as a pin-up during World War II. Phelps won the distinction of having won the most medals of any Olympian. Mount Olympics is back in business. Abel, as in Eve and Adam's son, saved Eve's life when at 9 years old she stopped swimming in Edith Pettus Park swimming pool. Phelps Abel felt her disabled as William Earl Dixon jumped in and Superman handstands and pulled her out. You know how Superman stretches his arms out like that and dives up into the air? Well, he dove down into the pool. Tom Thumb sat in his corner of the world. He put in his thumb. He moved to move between each beat of the drum and became a hero. Betty Grable's a fit baby for a hero. And Michael Phelps is a hero from when he was William Earl and saved my life. See? Multi-dimensional.